Have you ever felt like some people are just born with special talents and you're not one of them? Maybe you've heard about kids like Gabby Douglas, who won an Olympic gold medal at just 16 years old. Or Michael Carney, who graduated college with a bachelor's degree at the age of 10. It's easy to feel ordinary or even a little jealous when we hear about these amazing accomplishments. But what if I told you that talents aren't always something you're born with? What if you could develop the skills you want to have and unlock your own potential? That's what we're going to explore in this summary. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be incredibly informative, as we'll be diving deep into the book Peak by Anders Erikson. Erikson is a Swedish psychologist who has dedicated his career to studying expertise and how people become experts in their fields. In this video, we'll explore the various concepts covered in this book, and how they can be applied to your life to help you achieve your goals. Chapter 1: How to Develop Special Skills. Let's look at Gabby Douglas and Michael Carney. They both have something they're really good at, Gabby in gymnastics and Michael in academics. But were they born with these talents? The authors of this book say that's not necessarily the case. They believe that anyone can develop new skills and discover a talent if they practice hard enough, especially when they're young. To prove their point, they talk about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He was a musical prodigy who could play the piano and identify any note played on any instrument at any time. At the time, this was considered a rare talent that only one in every 10,000 people had. But the authors say that perfect pitch isn't necessarily something you're born with. They point to a study where a group of young children were taught to identify different chords on a piano. After months of practice, they were all able to identify every note on the piano when they heard it. This shows that some talents can be acquired with enough practice and diligence. So, while some people may be naturally good at certain things, it's possible for anyone to develop new skills if they work hard enough. The key is repetition through practice. In the next chapter, we'll take a closer look at how this works. Did you know that London taxi drivers have memorized all 25,000 streets in the city? That's right. They can take you anywhere without even looking at a map. How do they do it? It's all thanks to their brains. London taxi drivers have to pass a test to prove that they know all the streets. This test is like a workout for their brains. Just like how lifting weights can make your muscles bigger, this test makes their brains bigger too. A scientist named Eleanor Maguire studied the brains of London taxi drivers and found that they have bigger and more developed hippocampus than other people. The hippocampus is the part of the brain that helps you remember new information, process your awareness of spaces and places, and navigate directions. But here's the cool part: Maguire also found that people who trained to become taxi drivers had the same size hippocampus as everyone else. However, after 4 years of working as a taxi driver, their hippocampus grew and became just as big as the original taxi drivers. This study shows that our brains are like plastic. They can be molded and shaped if we train them. So, if you want to achieve incredible things, you can train your brain to do it. It's not just about talent, it's about hard work and training. Chapter 3: how training and talent are related. In the previous chapter, we learned about the amazing things our brains can do with proper training. But how does this apply to real-life skills, like performing arts? Many of us dream of being a superstar, but we often assume that only those with natural talent can make it big. However, talent is not the only factor that determines success. While some people may have natural abilities, hard work and determination are just as important. This is called purposeful practice, and it involves setting clear goals, stepping out of your comfort zone, and getting consistent feedback. If you want to become a singer, actor, or musician, you need to set clear goals that will help you reach your overall goal. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be the next Taylor Swift," you could say, "I want to master the guitar." This gives you a starting point and a clear path to follow. However, learning new things can be scary, and it often involves taking risks and making mistakes. It's important to step out of your comfort zone and be open to the possibility of failure. This is how we learn and grow. Finally, getting consistent feedback is crucial. You need someone who cares about you and has your best interests at heart to tell you how you're doing. They can encourage you to keep trying and coach you in areas where you need to improve. They can also help you identify your strengths and weaknesses and provide a sounding board to judge your progress. In conclusion, talent is not the only factor that determines success. With purposeful practice, anyone can develop their skills and achieve their goals. So set clear goals, step out of your comfort zone, and get consistent feedback. With these tools in place, you can flourish and achieve your dreams. Chapter 4, From Good to Great. Have you ever wondered what makes someone go from being good at something to being great at it? That's what we're going to explore in this chapter. First of all, it's important to understand that this book is not about being slightly above average or just doing an okay job. It's about unlocking your full potential. So, how do we do that? One way is through something called informed practice, also known as deliberate practice. This means being intentional about meeting your goals and pursuing a skill in a field that has been around for a while and has established experts. Finding an expert mentor who can guide you is also crucial. This mentor can provide you with an action plan for becoming an expert yourself. For example, imagine if an aspiring basketball star had Michael Jordan as their coach. That would be amazing. Having a knowledgeable coach can also help you launch your dream career by giving you insider information on how to step up your game. This is much more helpful than just getting encouragement from someone who doesn't know much about what you're trying to do. It's important to remember that talent isn't the key to success. Deliberate practice, determination, and hard work are what really make the difference. Without investing time and effort into developing your skills, even the most talented person won't achieve success. By establishing clear goals, stepping out of your comfort zone, and getting consistent feedback from an expert in your field, you can develop new skills and make the transition from good to great. So, go out there and unlock your peak potential. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. See you in the next video.